The Olympic Games are the biggest sporting event in the world. Every 4 years, athletes come together to represent their nations, inspire billions of viewers, and create unforgettable moments of triumph. We see the medals, the fireworks, and the smiling champions, but beneath the surface lies a reality that is far less glamorous. The Olympics, for all its beauty, also has a darker side marked by politics, tragedies, corruption, and broken dreams. Today, we're diving deep into the dark side of the Olympics. Our journey begins with the 1936 Berlin Olympics, held under Adolf Hitler's Nazi regime. These games were never just about sports. They were carefully staged to showcase Nazi Germany as strong, united, and racially superior. The stadiums were grand, the ceremonies spectacular, but behind the pageantry was a dark message of propaganda. Yet, history delivered an unexpected twist. African-American track and field star Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals, humiliating Hitler's ideology on the world stage. Still, the Berlin Games proved how the Olympics could be manipulated as a political weapon. Fast forward to the 1972 Munich Olympics in West Germany, where the unthinkable happened. On September 5, 8 terrorists from the Palestinian group Black September infiltrated the Olympic Village. They stormed the Israeli team's quarters, taking 11 athletes and coaches hostage. The world watched in horror as negotiations dragged on. A failed rescue attempt ended in bloodshed. All 11 Israeli hostages were killed, along with a German police officer. The Munich massacre changed the Olympics forever. Security measures became stricter, and the illusion of the Games being a safe, apolitical celebration was shattered. It was a reminder that even on the grandest stage of peace, violence could still find its way in. The Olympics are supposed to unite nations, but during the Cold War, they often divided them. In 1980, after the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, the United States led a boycott of the Moscow Olympics. More than 60 nations refused to compete. Thousands of athletes who had trained for years never got the chance to perform on the world stage. Then, in retaliation, the Soviet Union and its allies boycotted the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. Instead of uniting the world, the Games became another battlefield of global politics. For many athletes, these boycotts marked the most painful missed opportunities of their careers. One of the darkest shadows over the Olympics has been doping. From the 1970s through the 1980s, East Germany ran a massive, state-sponsored doping program. Athletes were forced to take performance-enhancing drugs, often without even knowing it. Many suffered lifelong health problems as a result. The problem didn't end there. In 1988, Canadian sprinter Ben Johnson won the 100 meters in a world record time, only to be stripped of his gold medal just days later after testing positive for steroids. And in recent years, the Russian doping scandal shook the Olympic world. Investigations revealed that hundreds of athletes had been part of a state-run cheating program, leading to bans and stripped medals. Every scandal raises the same painful question: how many Olympic moments were real, and how many were fueled by chemistry? While the Olympics bring global attention and pride to host cities, the financial burden often leaves scars that last decades. Take Athens 2004. Greece spent over $15 billion on the Games, building massive stadiums and infrastructure. Within years, many of those venues were abandoned, left to rust and decay. Some experts even argue that the financial strain of the Olympics contributed to Greece's later economic crisis. Rio de Janeiro 2016 was similar. Billions were spent, but once the cameras left, locals were left with empty arenas, broken promises of improved housing, and crushing debt. In many cases, poor communities were displaced just to make room for Olympic projects. For all the glory of the Games, the question remains: do they really benefit the people who live there? At number 1 is a tragedy that shocked the modern Games, the 1996 Atlanta Olympic bombing. On July 27, during a concert in Centennial Olympic Park, a pipe bomb exploded. 2 people were killed and over 100 injured. The attack was carried out by Eric Robert Rudolph, who later admitted he wanted to protest against the U.S. government. The bombing shattered the festive atmosphere of the Atlanta Games and proved that even with heightened security, the Olympics remained vulnerable. It was a painful reminder that the world's biggest celebration of peace could still be a target for violence. The Olympics represent the very best of humanity, athletes pushing their limits, nations coming together, and unforgettable moments of inspiration. But behind the medals and the glory lies a darker truth: politics, tragedy, corruption, and immense cost. The flame may symbolize unity, but history shows us that the games are never free from the shadows of the world around them. So the question is, can the Olympics ever truly live up to their ideals? Or will the dark side always remain part of the story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more deep dives into sports history, make sure to subscribe.